takes us northwest to Liverpool. On Merseyside, they've grown accustomed to success, but by Liverpool standards, the 90s have been indifferent. They have won a League Cup and an FA Cup, but their last title was 6 years ago. This season, Liverpool are expected to mount a serious challenge for the Premier's top prize. They've begun well, but their championship credentials were set to be tested this weekend by a resurgent Chelsea. Liverpool go into the game as leaders, 2 points clear of Manchester United. They're one of only 3 unbeaten sides left in the Premier League. Chelsea are another, and they've made their best start to a campaign since 1970. Ruud Gullit's team are developing all the time, and it's sure to be an intriguing encounter. The match commentator is Martin Tyler.
Roy Evans has been wrestling with a managerial problem posed by a new recruit, Patrick Berger, who scored twice at Leicester last Sunday as a second-half substitute. Well, Berger is in for Dan Collymore, and that, in Liverpool's 8th match, is their very first team change of the campaign. Chelsea recall Frank Leboeuf, Gianluca Vialli and Andy Myers, who were all rested from the midweek League Cup tie at Blackpool. Erland Johnsen is injured, but instead of looking for another defender, Ruud Gullit puts out his side with a back 4 defensively, and Jody Morris, still only 17, will play further forward down the Chelsea right. The substitute goalkeeper, Frode Grodås, signed on loan this week from his Norwegian club Lillestrøm, with Dimitri Karin struggling with the knee injury sustained at Sheffield Wednesday. Referee is Steve Dunn. Chelsea attacked the Kop end in the first half. Steve Clarke, Frank Leboeuf. And how will Chelsea's undoubted qualities stand the strain of this particular fixture? It's been a terribly tough place for the London club to visit down the years. Just one league victory here in more than 60 years. But if they're going to be taken seriously, well, they've got to put on a good account of themselves in this fixture. Myers. Vialli getting beyond Steve McManaman. Hughes in the centre. Morris is there as well. Might get a foot to it. And it's Di Matteo coming back to Anfield, where he played for Italy in Euro 96 before becoming one of the 5, the infamous 5 left out by Saki for the match which was so costly against the Czech Republic. His shot. Burley. Thomas. Taken on by Bjornaby. And a great chance, and Fowler has taken this one. Lovely cross. Fowler's positioning was perfect, and it made the header straight forward. It was a delightful cross from the Norwegian Bjornaby, and Fowler got in front and powered it home. Liverpool have struck, and Robbie Fowler is back in business. Well, there was a warning a minute or two ago in the way that Fowler was running in behind Chelsea, who haven't put in the sweeper today and try and mop things up. It was a mistake here. And Hughes could have equalised straight away. An error by Wright and an important stop by James. Flag, Fowler. Hitchcock had realised that a sweeper was required and he had to be it. Now he's chasing back to base. Liverpool possibly could have taken advantage of that with an even quicker throw. McAteer is so strong even against a tough character like Myers. Oh, it's McManaman. Well, there was absolutely no one to knock it back to. And it's easy watching to say he should have gone for goal, but he would have expected, Steve McManaman, someone coming in from the edge of the area for Liverpool. Petrescu. by Matteo. Berger, he's allowed to go on. This should be 2 for Liverpool. Patrick Berger. And Chelsea look at the assistant referee on the far side. But Phil Dowd kept the flag down. And Patrick Berger went on round Hitchcock. Called into the starting lineup for Liverpool for the first time after 2 goals as a substitute last weekend, and a goal here to make this a very special day for the player from the Czech Republic. But Matteo did so well to come forward and slide it through. That was when the question mark was. But the goal is given, and Liverpool looking good. 3 minutes to go to half-time, and they lead Chelsea by 2 goals to 0. Came off Barnes. McAteer. McManaman again, sensing where the space was. Clark covering. Liverpool make some progress down the touchline. Chelsea got to really, first and foremost, make sure that there are no further alarms before half-time. There might be here. Fowler could easily have punished them again. Well, the sharpness was certainly there. As Berger cut it back, Fowler first to it. But it flew off target, and Chelsea very, very relieved to see that. That would have been, you would feel, game over. Here's McManaman. Thomas found by Barnes. Liverpool come again. Berger. Going to be infield of him. Now just moving wider again to pick up the back heel from McManaman. Fowler quickly off the mark once more. Chelsea struggling. They want the half-time whistle. Bjorneby. Oh! It's 3-0. A terrible own goal from Andy Myers. An extraordinary error, and it goes from bad to worse for Chelsea. Hitchcock maybe just got a touch. But that's a desperate moment for Myers and for his team. And in the closing minutes of this first half, in which Chelsea have played a reasonable part, it's gone very, very wrong for them. Thomas has to kick. It's strong work by Matteo against the trying strength of Marcus. Chelsea caught in possession. Berger's in for another one. Well, we're in the 4th minute only of the second half, and it's 4-0. And after his double at Filbert Street, Patrick Berger has announced his goal-getting ability to the home fans with 2 more here. Wise and Clark getting too close to each other. Wise then finding the ball running in behind Chelsea, and Berger running with it. And a very, very calm stroke shot into the corner. And everything is going Liverpool's way. Berger. And the berth not leaving it to Hitchcock. McAteer. Berger. Deep cross from McAteer. Just too high for Fowler. Barnes trying to get to it. Good try. Oh, it's another deflection. Another lucky break for Liverpool. But Chelsea will feel But this is the kind of day best consigned to the memory. Let's get it over and get out of here. It goes in off Frank Leboeuf from John Barnes, and it's 5-0. Barnes happy to take the credit, but it was a big change of direction off Leboeuf. Goal coming in the 12th minute of the second half, and it gets worse and worse for Chelsea and for Ruud Gullit. Bjorneby. Thomas. That's nicely weighted in behind Dubry. Only Fowler in the middle. Slow playing. It's going to be a problem for Liverpool perhaps when luck doesn't run their way and when they're not on top of their game. Fowler looking at times an isolated figure, although Berger is up alongside him at the moment. Fowler wanting it in behind them again, and he bent his run brilliantly. And now he's brought down by Hitchcock. And Steve Dunn has a difficult decision to make there, because if he gives the free kick, he's got to send Hitchcock off. And I think in the circumstances, whether it just shaded his judgment the shape of the game as well, if there is any doubt in his mind, look at that expression on Hitchcock's face. He knows he was lucky. And Steve Dunn was very well placed. Robbie Fowler got the ball past Hitchcock and then went down. And the referee said that it wasn't a foul. Berger will take Leboeuf on. He does, gets past him, goes for what would have been a sumptuous hat-trick, but the shot was optimistic but good enough to force a fumble from Hitchcock. And Roy Evans is going to take the opportunity. No surprise that Berger is going off. We've seen the signs of weariness, but 2 goals on his first full appearance at Anfield, first start at home. Not, in the end, a complete full appearance, because Jamie Redknapp comes on for the latest hero in Liverpool red. Redknapp. Right. Redknapp. McManaman. Well, he has had many more effective games than this one, but it won't matter to him. That's a neat ball by Spencer for Hughes. Some late comfort for Chelsea in terms of a consolation penalty. And Matteo, who has been booked, bringing Hughes down. And the referee, Matteo, got away from the scene of the crime very quickly. And the referee deciding that the penalty alone is the punishment. Well, Frank Leboeuf, who's scored once from the spot already at Arsenal, and 3 times in all in his short time in England. Oh, just gets it beyond David James's dive, and Chelsea at least make an imprint on the scoreline here, 5-1. Goalkeeper on the move, well off his line before Leboeuf got to the ball. Checking out to go for the short ball. Chelsea's unbeaten start to the season emphatically ended at Anfield. 5 goals for Liverpool, 2 for Patrick Berger. And his first at a crucial time, giving Liverpool a 2-0 lead just before half-time. And even then there was time for an Andy Myers goal before the break. Chelsea effectively beaten at that point, and 2 quick goals at the start of the second half. Berger again, and John Barnes' shot going in off Frank Leboeuf, who later converted a penalty. Early days, of course, but the league table continues to look good for Liverpool tonight. They've beaten Chelsea by 5 goals to 1.
Patrick, welcome to England. Tell me about your 2 goals.
The
first goal, Matteo gave him a very good pass, and as he was running, he decided he's going to try and dribble around the goalkeeper, and he scored. The second goal was a superb pass by Steve McManaman, and it just went in.
It's a long journey back to London now, and a lot to think about.
Yeah, I think the players, know exactly what happened today, and maybe they will learn something out of this defeat. And I'm not happy with it, of course, and it's never good to lose a game. But I think that we will only get stronger out of it than before.